Hello, everyone, and welcome back to some more Rome 2 Siege action. We have another 3v3 for you here. This is actually a continuation of the match that we saw yesterday. It's a bit of a rematch. This one's been sent to us by Emperor Kandikatsu. And as always, let's go over the players on the field of battle, quickly go over army comps, and then we'll get right into it. So, we'll start with the defenders. Defending, we have Celtic Slain playing as Gete, DJ 437 playing as Masasli, and then Emperor Kandikatsu playing as Lusitani. Playing as Arverni on the attacking side, we have TTV Exo Trojan. Pontus is being controlled by the Dodgy Gob, and Barbed Mean is playing as Rome. So we'll start with the attackers, work our way around, and then we'll get right into it. So Rome is bringing. We have a Legatus General, big old ballista boy right here. Guarding that ballista is, looks like 4 units of armored legionaries in the towers. 3 Syrians, and that's it. We have a front line of are those gold chevron Histati? Oh my. Could be dangerous. Possibly could be dangerous. Single gold chevron and then double gold chevron Histati. Okay, and then the back line appears to be all armored legionaries. All right. Moving on over to here, Pontus is bringing with him. We have some Thurio spears on the flanks. Some more Thurio spears. Oh boy, I didn't even notice this actually. Oh boy. We got oh no, Pontus. Oh, Pontus. We have big old ballista. We have 4 units of Eastern archers, I am assuming. Yep. 2 units of pikemen, not even the bronze shields, huh? Pontic Royal Cav, more Thurio spears, and then I'm assuming, yeah, Pontic swordsmen who have been single gold chevroned up. Thus, let's see, melee attacks 51, melee defense 68, 62 for morale. So not bad, actually. Pontic swords are not the greatest, but I suppose when you chevron them up, they're a little bit better, right? And then finally, our Verni is bringing. We have an Oathsworn General, 4 Oathsworn in the back, 5 in total. Celtic Giant Ballista, we have Chosen Swords, and then Chosen Swords. We can see, and then of course we have Gallic Hunters hiding somewhere. We can see that the Gallic Hunters have moved up all of the siege equipment, the siege towers, to combat any type of wall artillery that's here. I think Gete is going to end up using his already pretty quickly. And then, yeah, Masasli might use his as well. If I was Masasli, I probably would have brought a artillery unit instead of the wall artillery, but there it is. All right, Lusitani is bringing. We have Lusitani nobles, and nobles. So we have 4 units of Lusitani nobles. We have, I'm assuming, 4 Balearic slingers or Balearic slingers, depending on the country you're from. Veteran shield warriors. We have Scutari Cav, 2 units of Lusitani guerrillas. It's going to be veteran shields across the board. It certainly looks like it. Yes. Okay. And that is Lusitani. Oh, we got some Iberian swords right over here as well. Masasli is bringing. We have some armored Numidian riders. We have Numidian light infantry, Numidian riders, Numidian noble cav as the general. We have some heavy Numidian skirmishers. We have 4. Do we have 4? That's 2, 3. Looks like maybe there's only 3 heavy Numidian skirmishers. Okay. And then we have Desert Cohort, Legionaries, probably a mix of Cohort and Legionaries. Usual Masasli stuff, right? Okay. And then Gete is rocking. Looks like we have a bunch of Noble Swords, Dacian Heavy Bowmen, pretty solid archer unit, Mercenary Axe Warriors, and a unit of Spear Horse as well. So, wow, 20 minutes, 41 seconds on the clock. Let's get this underway. We're going to start right on over here. Should actually zoom in. Do that. Maybe we can get a cool little picture out, huh? Big old charge coming right on in. Of course, I still haven't fixed my keybind, because why would I do that? So, Numidian Riders getting right on into the Ballista crew, into the Eastern Archers. Going to get some pretty good charges off, but these pikes have just been thrown into the fray. Pikes have been dropped. Now these guys got to pull out really quickly. Chosen Swords chasing after the Lusitani Guerrillas. Keep in mind, too, that the Lusitani Guerrillas act a lot like the 30 Spears in the sense that they have precursors that you can actually use. Numidian Riders going to get a nice little charge off on the 30 Spears before they can fully reform. Looks like they're really doing a number over here. Bumping into some of the pikemen over here, unfortunately, but they are doing a number on the Eastern Archers. Looks like they might have gotten rid of... No, they still have one. Meanwhile, over here, do we have anybody else sallying out yet? No, not as of yet. So, Scutari Cav is outside already. Lusitani Guerrillas tossing their jabbies right into the back of these pikes, however, so that's going to be pretty detrimental in the long run. Numidian Riders holding on 108 kills, though, so that's pretty good. Usually don't see numbers like that on that unit. Eastern Archers over here are wavering. They're routing at the moment, but there's 60 left, so or 62 left, so they probably will come back. Numidian Riders are actually starting to... Oh, there they go, they're routing. If they get away, though, without losing any more numbers, there is a strong possibility that they could... No, they're gone. Never mind. Alright, so let's take a quick look. Looks like the artillery crews are doing alright so far. Cayde luckily has moved his... Oh, no. Why this? Why going after this when you could go after this? Or after that? Oh, there's a reason for everything, and I know that I will be informed of said reason. Cayde still has enough men to man this artillery. I don't know why he is not firing, although I wonder if this is actually... Yeah, it's getting the angle on there, so... Right, I'm pretty sure you have to have at least... you have to have at least three guys left. Rome has moved forward pretty aggressively. Already has knocked down one of the sections of wall. He's going to start to pour on in. Hastati, though, however, not having the greatest of time. Some more sections of wall have been knocked down. Knocking down this section of wall, I don't know. Personally, I don't know if it's ever a good idea or a bad idea, you know, because sometimes I feel that it's a good idea because then it's preventing enemy troops from getting up on the wall and then working their way around and then coming down over here. But also in the same breath, you could do likewise and worm your way around, get up on the stairs, worm your way around the wall, come on down, and cause some headaches for the defending units. Right. Some more Hastati going to make their way on in. More Hastati are coming in, getting backed up. Let's see, 47, 35, 48, and 80. I mean, the melee defense for the Hastati is pretty good. He really needs to get these heavy Numidian skirmishers. Yeah, if he's moving them, definitely needs to set them up right over here, and then he can just volley right into the side. It's going to be it will be their shield arm, but even still, I mean, if you can get them far enough back where the range is still going to count, you'll be able to get them on in there. Noble Riders looks like their Spear Horse are going to sally on out. They're going to do some, look for something to go after. Ooh. What happened here? Gallic Hunter's got a little beat up, huh? Scutari Cav, possibly, I'm assuming. Armed Numidian Riders are out. Looking for a target. Honestly, at this point, I might just go and harass the shit out of the Pontic Swordsmen. I mean, they're out here on the wings by themselves. It might be something good to go after. Lusitani Guerrillas still throwing their jabbies, going after, it seems like the Pontic Royal Cab, but they're about to get charged by some thorax swords, chosen swords, and being that there's only 47 guys left, they're going to be gone pretty quickly. Rome piling on in here, shots coming in, trying to hit something, but not managing to really get anybody here. Hastati is breaking pretty quickly, though, however. Mildly surprising. Syrian archers are firing in on the Numidian skirmishers, so that's going to be mildly detrimental to this unit. What is going on here? Oh, they're blocking. That's what's going on. Oof. Managed to get one bounced on in there, but yeah, it seems like he's really going after these Numidian skirmishers, and there's definitely other things that you can go after instead. Meanwhile, over here, Stadi, even though they're single gold chevron, they're still having a pretty tough time. It seems like he's still firing at the unit that's retreating at the moment. I mean, only 53 kills, and he just got absolutely manhandled. A Desert Legionary and Desert Cohort, but Armored Legionnaires will be coming in next, so that's going to be a tough fight for the Desert Legionnaires and Desert Cohort. Arvarni's inside the settlement. Arverni's inside the settlement. Chosen Swords are making their way on in. And I guess you do need more than just 3. Unless he's just not using this. I mean, I don't know what Gette's doing. He's kind of just shifting troops around. Looks like he's moving over here to possibly help out Masacely a little bit with his Noble Swords. I want to actually compare his Noble Sword stats to the Oathsworn real quick. So 43, 45, 67, and 80. 48, 45, 69, and 80. So it's really just the melee attack that is, and melee defense that's different. Everything else is the same. So they're the diet version of Oathsworn. And Noble Fighters, 64, 36, 77, 45 armor. Armor's not as good, but I mean, they got the melee defense and the melee attack, and I think the weapon damage as well, right? No, the weapon damage isn't as good. Which is crazy because I think, right, they have them curved swords? Yes, these historically, these curved swords are pretty devastating. So Pontus moving on over to support Arverni over here. Archers are all ganged up over here. They're going to start to... Ooh. Balearic Slingers are up on the wall. Hopefully they don't start to get shot at. Looks like Arverni might be moving to counter these Balearic Slingers, though, by moving his units up on the wall. Hopefully Lusitani is paying attention. Yep, there they go. And he gets them down off the wall pretty quickly. Meanwhile, over here, Rome is setting up a little bit of a defensive perimeter simply because of the Numidian Noble Cav. Oh, that's why. Duh. That's right. They are Missile Cav. They have that range? What are they firing at? Oh, no! Oh, that's disappointing. You gotta always remember to take your ranged units out of fire at will so they're not wasting ammo at some pretty useless stuff. Armored Legionaries up on the wall. Nothing over here to support them, though, however. It would be nice if Gette could get his Dacian Heavy Bowman over here, and then he could, if he brought them over here, he could fire into this mass of troops that are on the wall. And that's really one of the best things that you can do. I mean, especially if it's a walled settlement and the attacker can't bring siege tortoises, and they're stuck up on the wall. Best way to deal with that is to have 2 units on, we'll go over here for constructive purposes, right? So it's best to have 2 units, let's say, Noble Sword and then Noble Sword over here, sandwich the unit, and then have archers firing in. Ooh! Like Arverni's trying to go after the... Oh no, did he get... looks like his Balearic's got caught. Quite possibly. Seems like it. 1, 2, 3. Yep. But these guys are going to town on these Persian, or the Eastern Light Archers. Pontus is moving. Look at this thing move. I feel like it just went so much quicker down the hill there. But yeah, these guys did a number, 149 kills on those Eastern Archers. Of course, now we can't see Arverni's troops anymore. Armored Numidian Riders moving around. They're going to get a nice little rear charge in on the Giant Ballista. They still have ammo, so that's good. Going to get them on out of there. Ethereal Spears heaving their jabbies off on them. The other armored Dominion rider going to try to get a charge in on the Cutlass Ballista over here. Pontus frantically trying to go after him. Actually, no, now they've changed targets. And the 2 armored Dominion riders are going to gang up on the Pontic Royal Cav. Hopefully he can do some pretty serious damage. But we do have the Thorio Spears moving into support. So, yeah, this other armored Dominion rider is going to pull on back. Oathsworn's moving. I would just leave them there, dude. Don't move them away. Just leave them there so that they can't get to your ballista until you're good and ready and out of ammo. Meanwhile, over here, Balearic Slingers are... Don't tell me they're out of ammo. No, they are not. So they're going to be slinging right on into these Roman units over here. Rome's actually doing... Rome's not doing that well. Sacely is clapping them cheeks, boy. My lord. He is getting a significant amount of support, though. Well, not a significant amount. I take that back. He's not getting a lot of support, but he is doing a fantastic job of holding back Rome. Desert... What? Why is this like this? Where's the rest of this unit? Is this them? 72? 72? Yeah. Why is that like that? That was weird. Anyway. More Pontic swords coming on in. They're going to have to deal with these veteran shield warriors. And honestly, I don't... Melee defense is 75, 68. So yeah, their weapon attack is... Weapon damage is the same, I believe. No, their weapon damage is better. So yeah, the veteran shield warriors should have this in the bag. Not a lot of armor, but... I mean, this is where... Oh, look how... Pontus, what are you doing? This is not worth it. I mean, how much ammo is this guy actually going to have left? 66 kills so far. This is not worth it. But anyway, 8 minutes and 50 seconds left in this one, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, do all that cool YouTube stuff. Helps out the channel, and of course, I appreciate it as well. Rome over here has been completely defeated. Mistacely, it seemed like for a minute they were going to get bold and charge on out. Honestly, it may not be a bad idea to get one of the Balearic Slingers up on the wall and fire on down into the Legatus or even the Syrian archers over here. They do have plenty of ammo left, but it is definitely harder to hit targets that are up on the wall. Don't forget to check out the links in the description below for Twitter, Twitch, and Discord. Lots of shots coming in. They're really trying to get to these guys, aren't they? I wonder if you can get into this courtyard as well. I've been there are some little tricks here and there on this settlement that I had recently learned. I'm not going to share them though. Yeah, I'm going to keep those to myself. Maybe if I ever come up on this map again, then yeah, I'll share. But right now I'm going to keep them close to my chest. Fire! So, Balearic Slingers firing on into these Armored Legionnaires. They are cracking these Desert Legionaries, however. But, you know, down to 107 men, only 95 kills. Meanwhile, these guys, 118, 143. Sacely has charged out, trying to do so. Oof, jeez. My lord. Sacely's Numidian Noble Cav coming in, gonna get a nice big charge off on the Legatus. And honestly, yeah, just keep going. Just keep going. He could have kept on going and gotten right on into these archers. He had a nice big charge against the Legatus, and there he goes, turning right around and just tearing into the Syrians. Archer support from Rome has been cut off, and now they're really going to try, now they're really going to be struggling. Ooh. This is a destructible building, and Cayde needs to be careful. I don't know if that would actually... Oh, that is two. Interesting. We can kind of look inside here. Looks like we have, what, maybe some seats? And there's the entrance right there. Like, the Creative Assembly really need to go into this much detail. You know what I mean? Like, it's not highly detailed, but it's enough where it's like, oh, that's cool. There's shit inside. Meanwhile, oh my god, dude. Bro. Come on, you can't live in fear. You cannot live in fear. Ah, damn. These 30 spears could really, like, turn the tide. Legitimately, especially against Lusitani, since they are, you know, a pretty lightly armored faction. Shield warriors beating up some chosen swords. Heavy medium skirmishers out of ammo, up to 82 kills. That's okay, though, because they are also a pretty formidable melee, however you decide to say it, unit. Balearic Slinger's getting right back up on this wall. 336 kills. Wow. And they still have ammo. Fantastic. So these guys probably either gonna... I would imagine they're probably gonna volley in on this unit. 23 Pontic swords. Never mind. They're not gonna waste their ammo on them. Rome over here is done for. Masacely's Gen holding on. General's still alive, thankfully. 4 guys left. Yeah, get him on out of there. Pull on back. Hopefully he does not break. He's gonna just charge right into the back. What does he have? Battle Rhythm and second winds. Definitely good to have. And Armored Legionaries are going to be gone pretty quickly. Now I'm curious to see how this actually ends, because there's only 5 minutes left in this. Arverni still has plenty of troops. There we go. Yes, give it up. You don't have to keep defending this. Pontus, I feel, dropped the ball a little bit by guarding this Arverni's ballista too much. Sure, like, Arverni probably still had ammo left, but at a certain point, you just have to say, like, you know, fuck it. I'm not going to get any more shots off. Let's just get inside the city and try and do what we can. Lusitani Nobles up to 72 kills. They are routing. That's unfortunate. Managed to come back, though. They're going to charge right back on in. Oathsworn General's up on the wall. If there's any Balearic Slingers left, these guys, right, they still have ammo. Yes, they do. It definitely would be worth firing at these guys, especially since it is their sword arm. Dacian Heavy Bowmen are over here. Still no ammo. I would love to know what Cayde was doing with his archers the entire time. I mean, he really needs to... I mean, he's going to get some good angles on these Oathsworn over here once he clears this all up over here, right? He really needs to, push these Sword Nobles forward, get rid of these Gallic Hunters, push your archers up. I mean, this is actually pretty dicey, too, because these Pontic Swordsmen could turn right around and just charge right into these guys. But he needs to move these guys up and support this front over here, because these Oathsworn are just going to move around pretty freely. Axe Warrior's not doing too great against these Pontic Swords, not too surprising, though. And then, yeah, these Noble Swords need to go... Not this way. They don't need to... That's not the way that they need to go. They need to go this way. They need to go this way, or they need to go this way. Because this is an open avenue that Pontus clearly sees and is going to exploit. Where is Pontus's general? Oh no. Is this general dead? No. Pontus's general is dead. Where is he? Is he really... Oh! No, you're kidding me. Got absolutely trounced by the armored Numidian riders. Wow, dude. Spear Horseman over here managing to block off this avenue over here, but I mean, the Storio Spear is going to cut through these guys pretty quickly. I think, yeah, I don't know what Cayde's doing, honestly. 2 minutes, 37 seconds left in this one, guys. I mean, they don't really have a lot. Obviously, you can see the bounce power is in the favor of the defenders, but Masacely, for better part, for more or less, is gone. His 2 units left. Cayde's generals on out here doing what? I don't know. He has another unit chasing. I'm going to have to go ahead and say it. Cayde's a newer player. These guys are out of ammo. 341 kills. Nice. Love to see it. Balearic Slingers over here firing right on into these. Oh, he's firing at the general. Awesome. Fantastic. Love to see it. Is he just going to be mass routing, or does everyone concede? What happens here? Starting to see a little bit of routing. Some more routing.
Prepare to attack.
Yeah, I think Pontus dropped the ball a little bit. Rome, not that he dropped the ball, but he should have been over here. He should have been on the other side attacking with. Attacking by yourself is difficult. And then Arverni held back his troops too long, I think. Right? His Oathsworn and stuff. They should have been. I mean, the minute that his chosen swords got up to the tortoises, or any unit for that matter, got up to the tortoises, that's when the Oathsworn should have started to move forward. Same with Pontus. Pontus should not have worried so much about the armored Numidian riders that were roving around, especially in the end when they were trying to defend Arverni's ballista. That just ended up being detrimental. Seems like the Thurio spears might actually be out of ammo, which is unfortunate, because they could seriously come in handy right now. Armored Numidian riders coming in, they're going to get a nice little charge off on what? Not really sure. Going after these guys. Yes. Pikemen getting just absolutely thrashed over here by all of the arrow fire. And yeah, there it is. Mass routing. Love to see it. Man. That's rough. All right. So, Celtic Slan. Celtic Slan, not Slain. 1,842 kills, 144 for his gen. The rest of the noble swords, 242, 124, 96, 117, 3, 213. So well done there. 28 for the spear horse. 141, 193, 104, and 75 for the Days King Heavy Bowman. Would have liked to seen them used earlier to support his allies, but what are you going to do? 114, 54, 56, and 13 for Zax's Warriors, and then this lone Noble Sword, 125. DJ, 437, 2,657 kills, most of everybody, so well done there. 243 for his gen. 196 and 52 for the Armored Numidian Riders, 83 and 108 for the Numidian Riders, 154, 86, and 117 for the Heavy Numidian Skirmishers. Love to see it. Desert Cohort, 74, 176, 188 and 79 and 184. Desert Legionaries, 115, 185, 142, 126, 138, and then the Numidian Light Infantry, 135 and 76. Emperor Katsu with 1,949 kills, 14 for his gen, 178 for Skitari Cav, 354 for his one Balearic Slinger. So awesome, well done there, very good. 17 for the one that's the one that unfortunately got caught. 130 and 145 for the other two. 17 and 5 for the Iberian Swords. 58 and 40 for the Guerrilla Warriors, or Spear Warriors rather, or Lusitani Guerrillas. I just gave them 7 different names. That's cool. Lusitani Nobles, 0, 157, 89, and then Veteran Shields, 186, 104, 130, 145, 52, 50, and 78. TTV Exo Trogan. I think I did that yesterday too. Exo Trojan, 41, 93 for the Ballista, 41 for its gen, 27, 19, and 44 for the Gallic Hunters. 98, 189, 70, 109, 82, 136, 62, 162, 22, 119 for the Chosen Swords, and then the Oathsworn, 155, 105, 62, and 131. Dodgy Gob getting 1,095 kills, 120 for the Pontic Royal Cav, 36 for the Ballista, 27, 40, 46, and 42 for the Eastern Archers, 19 and 30 for the Pikemen. 148, 55, 117, 64, 52, 76, and 36 for the Pontic Swords, and then the Thurio Spears, 21, 49, 48, 12, and 57. And then Barbed Mean with 1,575 kills, 14 for Gen, 35 for the Ballista, 32, 37, 52 for the Archers. Armored Legionary, 176, 176. 134, 118, 94, 77, 114, 64, 132, 65, and 63. And then Stati, 6, 26, 53, and 39. This is really unfortunate because I honestly thought that they were going to do a lot better. And then they just did not. So Wasted quite a bit of money, I feel like, on upgrading these units that to that extent. Probably could have been utilized better in distributing this wealth across the armor legionnaires instead. But it is what it is, as the saying goes. Well, that is it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Ooh, pardon me. I know I did. With that being said, have a great day, morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are while you're watching. Just have a good one. Peace out, guys.